Hello everybody, it's Scrap here. Today we're going to bring you some more NASCAR Heat 2 career mode. Today we're going to Dover to take a quick look at the standings, get a recap. I am currently in the first position on the standings with 3 wins and 20 playoff points, leaving me with a point total of 263. 40 points back, well 39 if you're going to be picky, to the 41, sorry, to the driver behind, 21 even. What the fuck's wrong with me? No, it is 41. Okay, it's 41 points back to Matt Crafton. Our new contract looks insane. We need to get 4 wins in the next 5 races, and then 5 top 5s, and lead the most laps. I don't know if that means per race. Yeah, I'd assume it means per race. So we need to try and at least lead the most laps in 1 race. So we're going to Dover today. Let's look at the settings. Oh no, we want to do a 25% race here. I did the 13% for the Xfinity hot seat thing. We want all flags, 3 race stages, quick qualifying race, full damage, stability help off, no custom setups, and manual transmission. That is the right settings for me. So let's move on to the next race. And we want to race it. So Ben Rhodes, I believe, was the guy who stole the win last week, which was cool to see. Like to see other drivers winning races. Means the game's competitive. On to Dover International Speedway. I can't remember if we did a hot seat race. I can't remember if there was a hot seat race at Dover. For the trucks, I'm not sure. Let's go out and qualify anyway, guys. So we get 1 lap around at Dover, so we need to try and build up as much speed as we can. I look at Dover as a kind of beefed out Bristol, really. Bristol just double the size. Try and get a nice corner exit here so we can get as much speed entering this lap as possible. That was a good exit. This should be a good corner if I don't drive up the racetrack, which it looks like the truck's going to do. Well, we finish them. We're starting 32nd, guys. Apologies, but I fucked the first turn up. Got in the gas a little too early, but that's all it takes here at Dover. As I said about the how well your car can react and stuff. Yeah, 32nd, and we probably lost about a second by that clip. Yep. Just under a second. We're going to start from the rear though, but that's what I like in this game. Let's pass some trucks. Alright, so we're starting on the outside lane here in 30 seconds. I'm gonna start not changing lanes before we hit the start-finish line. So I noticed looking back on my videos I've been doing that, and that's not legal. But the game doesn't penalise you for it. But so as an added challenge, I'm not gonna change lanes before the restart. We hit the finish line. Up in the 30th now. TJ Bell right ahead of us in the 45 Chevrolet Silverado. So we're gonna move along underneath him. Greenfield and Chastain are our next targets up front. Gonna get Greenfield comes down on us a little bit there, giving us a bit of a problem. And I'm going to try and get underneath Chastain here, which we do. We put the race 3 wide, and then someone else is trying to make it 4 wide. Who was that going below us? Jennifer Jo Cobb's back here, of course she is. Why not change up your game plan? Just keep running where you run all the time. So we get a good run on the bottom there in 2, and that's allowed us to get away from those guys back there, and also get underneath Forrester going into 3. So we're having a decent run so far. 10 laps for stage 1. So 7 to go at the line. Get underneath Peck here. Put him to the outside line. Might be able to get Snyder. Going into him a little bit. Yeah, we've damaged the front. It doesn't take much to get that yellow on the front damage, but you can't repair that, so a bit of a pain because it does overall slow down your top speed. So places like Daytona, as I learnt the hard way doing my full Daytona 500, I was unable to pass Cal Busch because of this damage, and inevitably finished third, I believe, maybe second in that race. So it looks like Dover's actually a bit tough, or the trucks have somehow gotten tougher. I don't know if they get tougher as the seasons go on, or what the game plan is, but they're racing me pretty hard here at Dover, which is very fun. If I'm having to battle for 23rd, this is going to be a good race. Dover's a track I'm good at against other humans, say on the multiplayer side of things, but and I thought I would have been okay on this track because of that fact. But these guys are fast, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens here. So we're about to get into the top 20. Nothing really to brag about at the end of stage 1 on one of these trucks, but truck seems a little tight, so on a pit stop I might try and loosen it up a little bit. It's a little bit tight on exit, but we do break into the top 20, but that's not going to gain us any points. Honestly, I don't think we're going to get any points this stage unless something really dramatic happens, like all of the leaders have heart attacks inside of their trucks, which is less than likely. Travis Quapple ahead in the 58 truck, or is that the 50 truck? A little bit tight there. How to get out of the gas, but we're still going to get underneath Travis for the 18th spot. He's going to dive underneath me. The crossover happening here out of 4 as we come to the white flag of stage 1. Yeah, we're done. That's this stage done. We're not going to be able to gain anything here. My man pussy is wet, says Brad Hall in the chat. Thank you, Brad, for that insightful comment there. Will we get 18th, or will Travis beat us? Oh, fuck's sake. Travis just got underneath us and the caution came out for the end of the stage. So let's see who won that stage. Maybe it was one of our teammates here. Let's have a quick look. Right, we have 59 laps of fuel. I didn't change the fuel settings. Chase Briscoe did get the stage win, so a teammate has won the stage, which is good. I didn't change the goddamn tyre wear and stuff. I should just leave it at 4 times. Just leave it at 4 times. But I feel like I may have to pit anyway to get this truck. Yeah, Brad, I did delete that. The audio was almost ear rape, so I didn't want that on the channel really, in case someone, you know, found it, pressed play and then became, you know, permanently deaf or have hearing impairments because of that video. So I turned it, I got rid of it. See, when I can edit it, I can edit them properly, I can mess with the volumes and stuff, but it was just far too loud. As we move under Tommy Joe Martins, that son of a bitch, for the 14th spot. So we all start to make ground up now. Traffic may have been a bit of the issue. See, I'm so tight coming off, I got into Cody Coughlin there. So the truck is tight. I'm going to do my best not to bump into people, so I don't want any rivals to just fuck me in the ass at the later stage. We're racing for a championship and Cody Coughlin fucks me in the ass because of that move there, you know. So you got to think about it. Yeah, Brad, you know it, man. Cody Coughlin there trying to get underneath me. Wasn't really a gap per se, but he tried to stick it in there anyway. The greasy bastard. So farewell to him. Underneath Grant Enfinger, well, attempting to. He dives it in deep. We get Ryan Truex a little bit in the right rear. Can't even say words properly today. Oh jeez, we get super loose. I hit the apron. Currently outside the top 10, sitting in 12th. So playoff points could be a possibility today. I'm really struggling. This truck is tight as balls. The only way I can run good is if there's no other trucks around, because I will have to get into them because of the tightness of this truck. There's Noah Gregson makes the move underneath us, but we are actually gaining on this pack in front because they're all racy right now, whereas we're just trying to. And I see, because that truck's there underneath me, I just can't turn it. He left a little bit of a gap. Probably wasn't enough to do what I did, but see, sometimes it just won't turn at all. The truck's just going straight to the outside wall, and sometimes it turns too much and hits the apron, and then I spin out. So this truck is god awful. As we go underneath Gregson on the inside line. So that's the kind of run I need. I need to use the bottom, but then the car drifts up. Just try and not hit the wall, but obviously if there's a truck there, then that's when I start to have issues. See if we can do that the same here. Yeah, much better corner there. I'm trying to rattle this cage. I need to get there though first, Brad. But they took the opportunities to pass me, and then I bottled it because of that, so we'll have to wait and see what happens here. How many laps left in this stage? We're coming to the white flag of this stage, so it looks like I might not even get any stage points this race, which is crazy. I feel like every race so far this season, maybe bar one stage, we've gotten points from it. So this could be possibly the first stage we don't get any points. The first race, sorry, we don't get any stage points, which is unheard of. As we come out of 4, too little too late, I hit the wall, bump it. Noah Gregson using rocket fuel there, out of 4. Gets underneath me, I didn't realise he was there. We're broken, we're going to have to pit. We need a top 5 every race for our our incentive thingy. Jesus. We'll take 2 tyres, we don't need fuel. Pair it. And we come out 31st. And Tommy Joe Martin somehow got himself a lap down, so at least we're starting on the inside line. As I said, I wouldn't pass cars until we got to the start line. But now it's all anyone's game. I can dive it wherever the fuck I want to. I don't think we're going to get a top 5 in 20 or so laps here. But I'll do my damn hardest. I'd rather create rivalries with the people at the back, so I can drive them like dirt that they are. Because they're not going to be anywhere near me most of the races, so we're nearly in the top 20 now. I didn't even loosen the car up. Because the damage does affect how your car handles, sometimes actually it works in your favour. Like, if I'm racing at a place like Texas or Charlotte, one of the cookie cutters, I actually find it a lot better to have a bit of right side damage. I find the car handles way better with slight damage on the right side of the truck. So I can't stay on the bottom of the racetrack. With these guys, I can't throw it in there like them. I can't stick. Obviously, we've got one of the top engines in the garage, so we get the overall top speed, but the handling's not super great this race. Because we're about to take the 15th spot away from Hill, but then I open up the bottom with 4 wide at Dover. Can't say that's a good idea. We still get the top 15th spot out of that corner regardless. So we try and go underneath self-pretentious wank stain, in my personal opinion. I hope his child is go fuck. Or go fuck your. because that would make an interesting driver intro that I'd want to be there for. But despite running in the 15th spot and actually struggling to move forward, this is one of the most enjoyable races of this create mode I've had. You've got to have challenge in racing, and if you can just drive away in domination, I'm sure like the real drivers don't give a shit. Like something like the Coke 600 that Martin Truex was leading the whole thing. I'm sure it's very different when you bought a game to be raced competitively and try and outprove people. If you're just leading every lap, you've got nothing to do apart from just keep going. So as long as you like this, you can set objectives and things. As we move into the 13th spot with 19 laps to go here at Dover. I don't know what that is, Brad. You're gonna have to send me that maybe. And if I deem it appropriate and I just got wrecked, I got loose. Coming out of the corner, caution's out. We've suffered major damage. I'm sure DW was telling us not to wreck, but we are wrecked. So sorry, DW. I've just noticed that when you're using this for the pit options, it also moves the leaderboard, so that's stupid, but whatever. I think putting more wedge in the car is a good thing. Let's just do that. Basically, guys, Dover is not the race. Oh, you can say you can eat. Oh, see, you can eat KFC from the street. Brad, I need the redneck national anthem if I'm going to sing that next race. So I'm going to get a few of these out the way today. Rednecks for life. It's a culture. I don't want to offend, I just want to rattle their cages, you know what I'm saying? We get loose coming out of the corner on the apron again. Today is not going to be a good race, guys. We're going to take quite a big hit in the points, I reckon. But with 3 wins so far this season, we're doing okay. Nice, I'm getting back to work, bro. Remember, no, don't wreck. Thank you, Brad, for stopping by. Enjoy work. Hope to see you later, because we're going to be doing some more races. Gonna try and get 3 races out of the way today in this career mode. Who the hell is this? Spencer Boyd. I don't actually recall ever seeing this man on the racetrack. I just saw the name and I was like, who the fuck is that? As we clear him, and there's TJ Bell on the inside, on the outside even. I don't reckon a top 20. Well, a top 20 is possible, but anything higher than that, I'm not sure at this point. I don't think I'm going to make it to the top 15 or anything like that. So our contract's already fucked, which is fine. Who's that? Matt Mills. Super loose. I don't know what's going on, guys, today. My performance is not on point. I've just wrecked the car again. Caution is out. We're not going to pit because I just want to see how the car handles now, basically. God damn! I'm not having fun here today at Dover. Finding the whole thing very difficult. Come on, Martins, go, man. Move down low. Oh, there's a fucking car there. The car's now way loose. There's aero damage. Today is not going to be a winning day. The Monster Mile has, you know, fucked us in the ass a little bit. This is actually much better handling than anything I've had so far this race. Ooh, it's super loose off though, and it's slidey as a motherfucker on the straightaways. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, it's super slidey if you come off when you come off the corner. But I think our overall top speed's been a bit skewed, so Yeah, we're getting to the outside wall a little bit there. Lost Chastain, you bastard. I'm not finishing. I want at least his position. 5 laps to go. Super tight off, like it was okay through the centre of the corner there, but then super loose off when you come out the corner, but exit's terrible. Starting to get worse. Try and move underneath Chastain here for 30th. Oh, piss off, man. Get rolling. You deserve that, you piece of shit. It's racing my number anyway. How the fuck does that work? I thought the game only provides you with numbers that don't exist in that series. Yeah, I just dumped the 28 there, but I'm racing the 28. I don't know. We may have to change the number, guys. So I got out of the gas for like half a second there. We're not doing anything today, guys. 3 laps to go at the line. It's going to be a back runner finish. Very disappointing race here at Dover for Nascar Racing and the Aspen Dental team. The truck off the bat hasn't been great. It was quite tight. Of course, the driver error though of running on the apron and getting damaged is obviously on me. But I've never had such an ill-handling fucking race car. Especially now. I mean, it's only getting worse. I mean, it was good at the very start when it could do those corners really good, but I don't know what's going on. I must have sustained more damage, and that's skewed it off in a bad way. But I can't even turn this thing now. If I come off the straightaway, watch this. It's just going to slide. And at the line, finishing in 30th place, was Jamie Scrafton. Not the best. What speed rating did we get anyway? We got 102. That's not a bad speed rating, but the car just seems super tight. I don't know what to say. Yeah, the Smithfield food. Smithfield food. It's not even Smithfield food. The Smithfield on the back, but they're not a main sponsor. The Aspen Dental Ford was tight, and of course obviously I made some mistakes there. Got the car damaged, just couldn't run properly with those guys. See who took the checkered flag anyway. Give back congratulations to the race winner. Ben Rhodes wins a stage. He must have won stage 2 and wins the race, so congratulations to Ben Rhodes for 2 in a row in the NASCAR Camping Wheel Truck Series. Wow, that's a shit payout. We're nearly at the $1 million mark though. That's cool. Oh, we actually do still have the points lead, but it's now dropped obviously to 13 points. Because we did have a decent point lead, I think. So yeah, Ben Rhodes is the 2nd repeat winner in the NASCAR Camping Wheel Truck Series. Pretty sure we had another winner, didn't we? No, is it just those 2? We'll have 1 for 3. Yeah, that totals to 6. I'm stupid. So Ben Rhodes with a fastest lap with 24.4. Ben Rhodes led the most laps with 34 laps led. And Grant Enfinger moved up. My brain's just had a fart. Tony Joe Martin's 11 places lost. Not a great day for him. So that was race number 6, guys. 5, sorry. Or was that 6? I'm a bit confused. No, because 4 was Charlotte. That was race 6. Have I skewed up the entire career mode here? I feel like I've skewed up the entire... because Martinsville was free. See, I wish I had the fucking schedule up, man. Let's just check this out. 1, 2. Oh. Where's Atlanta? Martinsville, free. Kansas 4. Charlotte 5. Oh, I messed up with the Charlotte title. That's what's going on here. I messed up with the Charlotte title. So this race was in fact race 6. I'll have to go ahead and change some of this career mode stuff there. So I fucked up the naming, but I hope you enjoyed today's race at Dover. Moving on to Texas next week, which is a good racetrack. I'm a big fan, and I feel I run pretty well at. It's one of the cookie cutters, and we're pretty good on mile halves. So I'll see you guys at Texas Motor Speedway.